Hi, this is Scott Lost, and this is my cover for the Second Shift issue Wait. This is a Procreate file that I've edited. As you can see, it's moving at a faster pace than I would draw. You'll see throughout this video that I kind of hop all over the place, but I wanted to let you guys see my process and see what I do when I work on these covers. The initial start of sketching and moving into detailing the figures, readjusting size and everything like that. So just going off of the video so far, you see that I jump around quite a bit. I don't really stick to one area. I'll go into detail on one character, and if the flows well, then I'll stay there. So you could see me fleshing out Eddie there. And all right, so the ADD kicks in and I'm moving up to Bionic Man up on the top here. So I'm going for a classic pose. This is one of his signature moves there. It's like a summoning the lightning, and as you can see, I'm bouncing back and forth from a double arm down pose to this one fist up pose. I initially wanted a quiet moment. That's how come I keep going back to this look right here. So I still debate it as I'm working through the cover. So working on the thighs and going into light shower. See, look at that. Look how quickly I hopped back over to Anne here and readjusting arms and everything like that. So like I said, yeah, for the original piece, the original idea was to have this quiet lull in time where Bionic Man looks to have defeated the entire team, and it's just quiet, you know, like the sight of a war zone after everything is said and done. Yeah, I keep going back and forth on it as I go. So here I am detailing Eddie again, going into this glove, this Ryu looking glove. I was a huge Street Fighter fan growing up, and so I thought it'd be kind of cool if Eddie had those cool gloves. Going into Sarah here, working on her lip and just readjusting the face to get the right angle, the right look of it. Going back to Eddie, the ADD again, going back to Anne, also known as Focus, and so working some details out around her. And so when I do these, I sketch them out usually on paper, and then just to keep finding the right pose, you know, I'll doodle until I get it, and then there I'll take a photo or I'll scan it in, and then I'll work on top of that initial sketch. And so when I was initially laying down the lines, it's tough to see, especially when it's a photo. So I like to sketch everything over real quick, do a real fast light box situation, and then go straight into the detailing. I was working on some rubble. What am I doing here? Oh, yep, going into more detailing, cleaning up some lines. See John, light shower, working on some cross-hatching. I got away from cross-hatching for a while and decided it was something I wanted to do again. I don't know, there was something fun about it. Reminds me of the style that I grew up loving, you know, emulating. And I went away for it for a few issues of the Second Shift, actually. The first issue, there was quite a bit, little less than 2, and then 3, I like almost completely abandoned it, and by 4, 5, 6, I was doing a lot of open line work. There's some dry brush work in 6 as well. It's the holiday special, the Halloween section of that story. I really wanted to have a darker, eerier tone, so I did a lot of dry brush work there. But going back, working on some rubble, it looks like. And more cross-hatching, back to John. See, I jump around quite a bit. So I've taken Bionic Man completely out of the scene, working basically on the fore and mid ground, and just to get a clear picture of what I'm doing, just to see what it looks like. So I've separated Bionic Man onto a different layer, actually both versions, one with the hand up, one with the hand down, one with more of a, I don't know, chaotic, cosmic feel to it, and the other one more of that quiet moment. I passed both versions along to the Accidental Aliens group, and everyone seemed to like the more chaotic cover. So, and you know, I agree. After it was said and done, I was like, yeah, they're right. I do like the quiet moment, but who knows, maybe that'll come in the book. And then going back into some detailing here, doing some cross-hatching. It's Bayani Man working on the logo. He was originally called just Bayani, which means hero in Tagalog, but there are a couple of books out right now. One is a comic. It looks like more of a cartoon influenced comic book, possibly even kid-friendly. I haven't read it. So, and that's called Bayani. Bayani is a Filipino folklore character, and so that's kind of what he's based off of. Also, as you can tell, he's like a Superman archetype. But, you know, me being Filipino American, I wanted to get a Filipino character in there. I have two of the main characters, Eddie and Sarah. They're both Filipinos, so I wanted like a Filipino, not a Filipino American character, I should say. So in here I'm just detailing out more, going into the floppy boots. I wanted a throwback feel for Bayani. I wanted him to feel like an old school hero, and so nothing says old school like floppy boots. So I'm going into some bicep and forearm detail, the armpit. The armpit's a weird part of the body, not one of my favorites. So right now I'm going into some symbols on Bayani's gauntlets, and they're just different variations of the ating-ating, and then blue lined. Then after the blue line, I print it out and ink traditionally on a physical copy. That way I have something to show people at shows. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please consider backing my Patreon at patreon.com/ScottLost. And also please check out accidentalaliens.com and pick up The Second Shift, as well as other Accidental Alien titles there. Thank you again.